In a world characterized by constant stimuli and ever-increasing demands on our attention, the power of not reacting has become an essential skill for maintaining mental and emotional well-being. Reacting impulsively to every situation and stimulus can lead to stress, anxiety, and diminished decision-making abilities. In contrast, the ability to pause, reflect, and choose not to react immediately empowers us to navigate life's challenges with grace and composure. At its core, the power of not reacting is about self-control. It's the capacity to resist the urge to respond impulsively to external events and internal emotions. This power is not synonymous with passivity or indifference, but rather involves a deliberate and thoughtful approach to one's responses. Let's explore this concept in greater depth. Understanding reactivity. To appreciate the power of not reacting, it's important to first understand reactivity. Reactivity is our instinctual response to external events, whether they are pleasant or distressing. It's our knee-jerk reaction when someone criticizes us, our immediate joy when we receive good news, or our anger when stuck in traffic. Reactivity is hardwired into our biology, often serving as a survival mechanism. However, in our modern, complex world, our immediate reactions are not always adaptive. A hasty response to criticism can damage relationships, unchecked joy might lead to complacency, and anger can cause unnecessary stress. Reactivity is like a reflex that can work against us, causing more harm than good in many situations. The benefits of not reacting. The power of not reacting, on the other hand, provides numerous benefits. 1. Emotional regulation. Not reacting allows us to manage our emotions effectively. It enables us to stay calm in stressful situations and prevents us from getting carried away by momentary impulses. 2. Improved relationships. When we don't react impulsively, we have more control over our words and actions. This can lead to healthier interactions and more positive relationships with others. 3. Better decision-making. By taking a pause before reacting, we can consider the situation more rationally and make better informed decisions. This applies to both personal and professional choices. 4. Reduced stress. The power of not reacting can significantly reduce stress levels. When we respond to stressors with calmness and thoughtfulness, our bodies release fewer stress hormones, leading to improved overall well-being. 5. Enhanced self-awareness. Practicing non-reactivity encourages self-awareness. It allows us to observe our thoughts and feelings without immediate judgment and helps us understand ourselves better. Cultivating the power of not reacting. Developing. The power of not reacting is not an overnight process, but rather a skill that requires practice and patience. Here are some strategies to help you cultivate this skill. 1. Mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of staying present and aware of your thoughts, feelings, and sensations. Through mindfulness, you can become more conscious of your reactions and create a gap between the stimulus and your response. This space is where the power of not reacting is harnessed. 2. Deep breathing. Taking deep breaths can be a simple but effective way to pause before reacting. It helps calm the nervous system and gives you a moment to gather your thoughts. 3. Emotional awareness. Pay attention to your emotional state. Recognize when you're about to react impulsively out of anger, frustration, or anxiety. Acknowledging your emotions is the first step to controlling your response. 4. Empathy. Try to understand the perspective of others before reacting to their actions or words. Empathy can lead to more compassionate responses and reduce unnecessary conflicts. 5. Communication skills. Improve your communication skills, including active listening and assertiveness. Effective communication can often prevent situations that trigger reactive responses. 6. Self-care. Taking care of your physical and mental well-being is essential for developing the power of not reacting. When you're well-rested and emotionally stable, you're better equipped to handle challenges without impulsivity. 7. Practice patience. Recognize that not everything requires an immediate response. Sometimes, waiting and allowing a situation to unfold can be the best approach. Real-life examples. Let's consider a few real-life examples of the power of not reacting in various contexts. 1. At work. Imagine receiving negative feedback from your boss. Your immediate reaction might be to defend yourself or even counterattack. Instead, by not reacting impulsively, you can choose to listen, reflect on the feedback, and respond in a way that shows your willingness to improve. This approach can lead to professional growth and better relationships with colleagues. 2. In relationships. In a heated argument with a loved one, you might be tempted to react with anger or harsh words. However, if you can refrain from immediate reactions, you have an opportunity to truly listen to their perspective, empathize, and respond in a way that fosters understanding and resolution. 3. Facing personal challenges. When confronted with personal challenges or setbacks, reacting with frustration or despair is common. The power of not reacting in such situations means taking a step back, examining your options, and choosing a constructive response, whether that's seeking support, adjusting your approach, or simply practicing patience. Challenges and pitfalls. While the power of not reacting offers many advantages, it's not without challenges and potential pitfalls. One common challenge is the fear of appearing passive or weak. Some individuals may associate non-reactivity with indecisiveness, but this is a misconception. Not reacting is a deliberate, thoughtful process, not a sign of weakness. It requires strength and self-control. Another challenge is the pressure of societal expectations. Our culture often values quick responses and assertiveness, which can make it difficult to practice non-reactivity. However, it's essential to recognize that reacting impulsively does not always lead to optimal outcomes. There's also the risk of overthinking or analysis paralysis. While taking time to reflect is valuable, excessive rumination can lead to inaction or unnecessary stress. Striking the right balance between thoughtful responses and decisive action is crucial. Conclusion. The power of not reacting is a valuable skill that can enhance our emotional well-being, improve our relationships, and lead to better decision-making. It's a deliberate, conscious choice to respond rather than react impulsively to external events and internal emotions. By cultivating this skill through practices like mindfulness, deep breathing, and improved communication, we can navigate life's challenges with greater grace and composure. Remember that not reacting doesn't mean suppressing emotions or becoming passive. It means giving yourself the space to choose your responses wisely, based on a clear understanding of the situation and your own emotional state. In a world filled with constant stimuli and demands on our attention, harnessing the power of not reacting is a valuable tool for leading a fulfilling and well-balanced life.